My dear parents, you have often heard me say that one of the most difficult vocations in the life of the church in our modern world is precisely your vocation, to be a mom or a dad for children entrusted to your care. And I come to you today to offer you a word of encouragement and, of course, a promise of prayer that God can help you to live your vocation joyfully, generously, and in fidelity to what the church is asking of you. So we could ask, well, what is it that the church asks? And perhaps a recent change in the language of the sacrament of baptism can give us a clue. For I remember as a young priest at St. Dominic's in Brooklyn, I instructed many young couples who were so joyful about their children being baptized, and I would quote the ritual that said that you are going to be the first and best teachers of the faith. And I always thought that meant to pass on the language of the faith and the knowledge of the faith. But interestingly, a few years ago, baptism was retranslated, and there's a new word being used, not teacher, but witness. That you and all parents are called to be the first witnesses of the faith to your children. So, what is a witness? Well, a witness is someone who gives testimony by word, by action, and quite frankly, when the words match the actions in integrity of life. And every Christian, myself included, is called to be a witness every day of our lives to what we believe in Jesus Christ. But what's interesting is, to you, my dear moms and dads, to you is given this unique, blessed, and beautiful task to witness to your children in the ordinariness of life, in the common things you do, so that they can become extraordinary moments of molding your children into the mind and heart of Jesus Christ. So why is it so important in the family? Why is it to you that this unique and important role given? Well, I mean, put simply, because as your children grow, they love you, they trust you, they will follow your lead, they will mimic your example. The family is almost like the incubator of love. It's the place where love is first encountered, first believed, and it is the force that should hold all our families together, even though our families are imperfect and we fight and we have problems and difficulties, but it's love that holds us together, because of course Christ is love and he holds us. So when you sit with your children to pray, tuck them into bed, whisper into their ears how much you believe they are lovable and loved, when you bring them to church, when you witness by the actions of your life, following the things you claim, you're molding your children to have them believe fundamentally that God is real, that God is love, that God is in you, and through you, offered to them. I know it's not easy. That's why we're here. Myself, your pastors, the directors of religious formation, everyone in the church is here to help you, encourage you, and lift you up in this most sacred duty. Allow me to end by just being personal for a moment. Those of you who know me know I often speak about my parents and tell stories about the old days. And I look back on all the blessings of my life, and I know counted among the greatest of them was the fact that I had parents who I knew loved me very much and cared for me and corrected me and led me on the right path to Christ. And my mom in particular, there was never a time in my life when I could not go to my mother, even when I messed up and messed up badly. For I knew she would be angry, but I never for a moment doubted that she loved me. We also never doubt for a moment that God loves us. Always. So you see the connection. You see the witness. You see the sacred duty. And so in the videos to come, I have some more concrete ideas about how you can live this and how we can help you to do that. But for now, my word is of gratitude and encouragement for for God will never ask you to do that which you cannot do with His help. And may God make you the best of witnesses for your children and for the sake of the whole world.